Released first into the arcades on March 5th, 1985 was Konami's Twinbee, a game that has been featured on many systems, but only a few that are actually real ports, while all the rest are just emulations of the arcade or other versions. Now, Twinbee was a special game for Konami as it was the first game to appear on the then new bubble system arcade technology, a bubble memory that was said to have higher reliability than mechanical floppy disks or tape drives. Turns out this wasn't quite true, since it was very sensitive to electromagnetic forces. Not ideal when stuck in an arcade cabinet. Anyway, back to Twinbee. In this game you play as one of two ships, player 1 taking control of Twinbee, while player 2 controls Winbee. The player's primary power-ups are bells that can be uncovered by shooting at the floating clouds, where they are hidden. If the player continues to shoot the bell after it appears, it will change into one of 4 other colours. The regular yellow bell only grants bonus points, while the white bell will upgrade the player's gun to a twin cannon. The blue bell increases the player's speed for up to 5 speed levels. The green bell will grant you options, and the red bell will provide the player with a ship barrier. Other power-ups can also be retrieved from ground enemies, such as an alternative bell that gives the player's ship a 3-way gun, and a star which acts as a smart bomb. So first up out of the ports is the Famicom. Of course we can't expect the Famicom to produce arcade quality graphics, but it does okay in this cut down port. The colours are quite nice, enemies are defined well, and the music is similar to the original. What more could you want? It's just a shame they didn't offer a continue option. This is the MSX port, which was released in 1986. And as to be expected with an MSX, the scrolling is a jerky mess, and to be quite honest, it really puts me off the game. The bumped up difficulty level doesn't help either, especially on a port that's already not so pleasant to look at. Still, I'm sure this port has its fans, and I must say, it is easier to distinguish the yellow and white bells on this port, unlike the Famicom version. Possibly the best true port of Twinbee appeared on the Sharp X68000, which is no surprise. This port was actually handled by SPS, which is basically Sharp themselves. The colours are nice and vibrant, plus we also get some little snippets of speech here and there. Sadly, just like the arcade version, there's no continue and there also seems to be no name entry screen, which is odd. Still, the core game is what matters, and as far as that is concerned, this is a great port. The Famicom Disk System port of Twinbee is one of those what's the point games. On first glance, there's nothing different between this version and the cartridge version. You can't even save your high score on this port, which you would expect with it being a disc-based game. The only difference I noticed was a flashing red bell, which just did the same thing as the regular red bell. Oh well. Let's finish off with the Java version. In Japan there are many Java versions of Twinbee, all with their own little differences. But as we all know, getting hold of those original Japanese versions of Java games is next to impossible. So here we go with the Chinese version. What we get is a surprisingly good version of Twinbee. It seems to be based upon the Famicom version since the stages don't flow directly from one to another. Yet it looks better than the arcade game in many areas. Gameplay is also good, if not a little easy, thanks to the rapid fire, but hey, it's a welcome addition on a mobile phone game. Overall, this is a nice port. I just wish there was an option for music and sound effects. And let's take a look at all those versions of Twinbee running side by side.